welcome back to my kitchen. It's time for yet another recipe. So another Slimming World recipe from the latest magazine, which is the May-June 2019 issue 145. Has this lovely front cover, and it's one of the 7-day menu recipes, the chicken and chickpea curry. Full of flavour, everyday easy and free on the plan. Ready in about 40 minutes and serves 4. So what we need is low calorie cooking spray, 2 onions finely diced, 2 red peppers, de-seeded and sliced, 4 garlic cloves crushed, 2.5 tablespoons of dried garam masala. Now, I didn't have this in. I did decide to buy it for this recipe, but I think curry powder would serve you just as well if you didn't want to buy more ingredients. 500ml of chicken stock. As usual, I've just got a stock pot which I'm going to make up with hot water. 2 times 400 grams of chickpeas, so you need 2 tins of chickpeas, drained and rinsed. 400 gram can of chopped tomatoes. 300 grams of dried rice. That is purely your accompaniment, so you don't need to add the rice if you don't want to. Obviously what I'll be doing is serving up 2 portions and then putting 2 portions in the freezer. So I'm actually going to use one of these boil in the bag long grain rices, and one portion usually serves me twice. But yeah, if you were serving 4 and you wanted to serve it straight away, it would be 300 grams of dried rice. Then I haven't got my chicken out, but you need 4 skinless and boneless chicken breasts, thinly sliced, and 300 grams of fat-free natural Greek style yoghurt. And I've got my usual favourite from Morrison's, and I don't have this either, but 100 grams of fresh coriander. So the first job is to chop the onions and peppers. So I have my large non-stick frying pan sprayed with Fry Light. I have my chopped peppers and onions, so it's 2 onions and 2 red peppers. And we need to fry those for about 5 or 6 minutes till they're softened. My peppers and onions have been frying for a few minutes, so now I'm going to add my 4 garlic cloves. I always grate mine, but you might have a crusher. And then I'm going to add my garam masala, so it is 2.5 tablespoons, which is quite a bit, so it's going to be spicy. I think that will do. Just a little bit more. I don't want it too spicy. We are going to add some yoghurt to cool it down a little, and a splash of water. And then you want to fry that for another couple of minutes until it's fragrant. So after a further couple of minutes of frying, you want to add your chopped tomatoes. Then your 2 tins of chickpeas, which have been drained and rinsed. And your stock. I've actually got 400ml of stock because it's a stock pot, and I always think I'm actually going to leave it at that. That's there's about 50ml left in there, and I always find the curry's a bit watery, but we'll see how we go with that. Can always add the rest later. So we need to bring that to a simmer and cook it for 15 minutes. So the chickpea curry has been simmering for about 15 minutes. If you wanted to serve your curry straight away, you'd be cooking your rice at this stage, but I'm just cooking mine slightly ahead of schedule. And then you want to add in your chicken. I've just cut mine into very small pieces, whereas the recipe says slice thinly, but I'm sure it's all fine. It has thickened up the sauce. So add in the chicken, and you want to, it says 5 minutes until the chicken's cooked. I think it'll probably take a little bit longer than that, but we'll see how we go. So bring it back up to the simmer and leave it on until the chicken's cooked through. So I cooked the chicken for probably about 10 minutes, a little bit longer than what the magazine said, and it's cooked through. I've turned the heat off, and now I'm going to stir in my 300 grams of fat-free Greek-style yogurt. And I've also added some salt and pepper and a little bit more garam masala. I'm just going to stir that through now. I've got my rice on, and I'm going to cook some veg, and then I'll serve it up. So I'm just going to stir this through, wait for my rice, and then I'll show you how I'm serving it. My rice is cooked, I'm just going to serve that up, but while I've still got you on the stand, I'll show you what I'm serving with this. I'm using a mixed pepper stir fry mix. This one's from Morrison's. I've got another saucepan on here, sprayed with fry light and heated up. This will probably do, this will do 2 portions as well. And I'm going to add some, to my stir fry, I'm going to add some smoked paprika, running out of that, and some soy sauce, which is free on the Slimming World plan. That bunged in there. And you want to just fry that for about 5 minutes. Depends how crispy you like it, but yeah, just till it's reduced down a bit. Here we have the chicken and chickpea curry with boiled rice and stir fry veg. It made absolutely loads, 4 very generous portions. So I'll sit down and tuck into this now and come back and let you know what I think to it. Oh, good evening. I have eaten my chicken and chickpea curry, and yeah, it was nice. Really filling, nice. I thought it was a little bit bland. So depending on your taste, you might want to add a bit more curry powder. It was really filling, and I really enjoyed the chickpeas and the chicken. But to be quite honest, as a really honest review, it was a bit bland and tasteless. And I know I'm an ambassador for Spice Entice, and I get a little profit if you make an order and things like that, but I can honestly say that the Spice Entice Chinese chicken curry is 100 times better than that what I've just made. So I think what I'll probably do next time is order some of my Spice Entice Chinese chicken curry and add chickpeas, and it'll be a lot nicer. I do have a code for Spice Entice down below, but that recipe is really quick and easy. It's really filling, it's got a nice enough flavour, so if you're not into buying the spices, then that is one to try. But definitely try adding chickpeas to a curry because they'll add filling power and protein. So if you try it, let me know. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.